Morning, guys. Another day trying to basically put everything, the miscellaneous stuff on. And because remember, guys, if you're going to go non-VVTI, if you're going to go VVTI head with a non-VVTI block, you're going to have to run the line to where the oil pressure sensor used to be. And this kit right here came with PHR, so I bought this at PHR kit. Basically, just run it from the VVTI solenoid down to the oil pressure sensor unit, all the way to the bottom right here, and kind of try to fit it to the snug it to the side a little bit, like how I did it. Because if you have the same manifold that I have, which is the big front facing manifold, like that one, it's kind of gonna get in the way. In one of the fronts is gonna get in the way of the first runner itself. So I had to kind of mess around with it. Finished that. I was actually finishing my relocator kit for the power steering itself. So if you guys have the same setup again, your stock NA is gonna come with a reservoir that goes here. It's not gonna work because of the big manifold that we have in the front. So you have to get the PR again, the PR kit that they sell. Get the fitting for it. Comes with this. Basically, you run it here. Then you have to make your lines. I went to O&J Performance over here in Kissimmee, Florida. So they cut my lines, I measured it, I got the right MPT, and basically I'm gonna run it like this. So it goes underneath here, and then from there I just loop it over here so it's tucked down more, so it's not gonna be in the way of the actual manifold, which is perfect. So for the feed line, I decided to run the feed line to the back of the block itself onto the first part of the PHR relocator kit. They have a hole in the bottom right here. I don't know if you can see it. That's gonna be my feed. So I got it, basically everything is there. It's connected already, going around the block. So, you know, that from this piece it's gonna go here. And then I'm gonna have it, you know, kind of set, organized to where it doesn't look too bad, you know. So that's gonna be the feed line itself. Now, the relocator kit, so it wasn't too bad. Now, guys, you gotta remember now, because it's gonna be an in and an out. Okay, if you can see the in and the out, you got to make sure that everything is correct with this, because if not, you're gonna definitely be lacking of oil and you could definitely blow your motor up. So just remember, whatever is out is going to the in, and whatever the in is going to the out. So out to in, then in to out. Do not put in to in or out to out. You're going to be screwed. So just remember that. Out to in to out, vice versa, and then you'll be good to go. So I mean, as far as that, I'm waiting for my connector for my O2 sensor, my Bosch O2 sensor. I have to run my Bosch O2 sensor to the other side, kind of like extend it a little bit on this side. So I'm just waiting for some answers from my harness. Hopefully he answers me back between today and tomorrow. Then it's just basically connecting everything as we speak. As far as that, the trunk setup itself, we still working on the back. So we got the two relays connected to it. Antoine, we was working on it yesterday. Antoine was connecting everything with the fuel pump itself. So we still have to connect or find out the diagram for the units itself. So which wires from the original connector is gonna go to the ground, the temp, all this stuff right here, the sensors and everything. You gotta make sure that you have it connected correctly. So the relay's already plugged in. As far as that, I just have to move one to this side because this is a a fuel pump kit. I'm only using two right now. So this is the radium kit for, you know, and it turned out pretty good, to be honest. So that's the back right now. So we're just about done with that part right now. We just gotta get a diagram for here, and then to wire that part up, and then we're good to go with the trunk. Basically, I wanted a custom harness, so I had someone make me one. Basically, he did it for a GTE harness, not a GE harness. So there was some plugs that he has to fix and extend. So hopefully this week on Thursday or Friday, he's gonna come back from Cali, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and he's gonna fix it. Hopefully, you know, then add some other plugs that I wanted to be on anyways. So it's kind of a good thing it happened, kind of. So now I'm waiting for that. Once the harness comes in, then we could start adapting everything, putting everything together. So I could kind of go with the build of the flow of the motor if it makes sense, because you know you want to. For my setup, it's easier to have the intake manifold off to run the harness, because, like, you know, I got some some pretty size hands, so it's like it's hard for me to fit underneath it. So it's like, so I'm gonna run it from here back underneath it, etc., etc. Got the other part of the harness already connected, so this is good to go. So basically, once we get that in, I didn't. It's still loose right now, so I haven't really applied for it. I gotta make the connect everything together. Then gotta fabricate me a bracket for the throttle body. Fortunately, this intake didn't come with it. I mean, it is what it is. So, but keeping myself busy, doing little things. I got the seal for this. I'm gonna see if I could put something over it so it's not super sharp, because it's definitely sharp. And of course, I grind it down a little bit. What else? I mean, it's easier to have the intake manifold off to run the harness, because like, I got some pretty size hands, so it's like it's hard for me to fit underneath it. So it's like, so I'm gonna run it from here back underneath it, etc., etc. Got the other part of the harness already connected, so this is good to go. So basically, once we get that in, I didn't. It's still loose right now, so I haven't really applied for it. I gotta make the connect everything together. Then gotta fabricate me a bracket for the throttle body. Fortunately, this intake didn't come with it. I mean, it is what it is. So, but keeping myself busy, doing little things. I got the seal for this. I'm gonna see if I could put something over it so it's not super sharp, because it's definitely sharp. And of course, I grind it down a little bit. What else? I mean, I gotta see. Yeah. So today's basically what I'm gonna do, since especially for the right-hand drive cars, and I mean especially, you guys have to take this into consideration, because it's a good thing and a bad thing about having a right-hand drive car, which I learned when I got the car. Of course, you don't learn while you're doing your research, because you just want a right-hand drive car. It's so cool, yeah. So basically, if you noticed, what do you notice? Can you notice? Yeah. This whole thing is hot. Fortunately, it's not over there, it's over here. So on a regular left-hand drive car, the brake booster and the clutch master, of course, itself, it's over there. It's over here. So since everything is over here, it's gonna be hot. So my goal and my plan is to get everything here, shield everything as much as I can, so basically it doesn't affect anything as far as the brake booster or affect anything. I have a shield for this. I gotta put it on, and I'm probably gonna make me a custom shield that maybe goes around here, but that's my little plan. But as for now, so I gotta wrap the manifold as well. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna wrap this manifold, and this is what we're doing today. So if I have enough, I'm probably gonna have to buy another one, but if I have enough, I'm definitely wrapping my down pipe and my dump tube. So right now, I did my RSX before, so it wasn't that hard. Of course, everything is on YouTube, so it's like it's right there for you. And of course, you're watching YouTube right now, so it's like you're gonna see how I'm doing as well. But it's simple. Right now, I had two of them, so I took one off. I dumped it in water, soak it for about 10 minutes, because you want it to stretch. You know what I mean? You don't want it to, once you soak it in, it's gonna give you a better stretch, so it could get tighter. So, yeah. So once we get that stretch, we're gonna go over a 1/4 inch. We're gonna go over, and then we gotta make sure that it's not a big gap in between. It's gonna be a 1/4 inch, 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 etc. So you're gonna measure it, and then you're gonna wrap it. And I'm gonna try to get a video of me doing it as well, because I got my little stand, and see if it holds up. If you guys want to watch me do it, I don't know. So yeah. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. If I have enough time, which I should, because I'm not, just me being lazy, is basically I have to finish my car. But it's like when you don't have nothing, it's hard to finish your car, because you want something to be here already. You want it to be done. You want the harness to be here, so you could kind of have it complete. So you could be like, okay, boom, this is what I need next. It happens. So yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna set everything up, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. You're definitely gonna need the locking ties, the steel ones, especially at the ends of each wrap. You wanna definitely lock them down. They don't come with the key. I mean, some of them don't come with the key. You might need the key. I recommend buying the key, because it's a lot easier, especially when you're locking it down. Because you could use a flathead or whatever, but it's easier with the key. It's like $5. I mean, this whole kit itself is not cheap at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. But if you want it done today, if you want to get it today, you're gonna have to pay a little bit extra. But you could order these on Amazon or eBay or whatever. It'd be a lot cheaper. But yeah, so let's get this done. So it's been soaked about 10 minutes already. So I'm gonna, oh, and don't forget the gloves. Guys, you're gonna always need gloves because of these microfibers. Like the way they made these, you don't want them in your skin because they itch like crazy. I had a bad experience with that, so I decided to get some gloves today. So it's been soaked already, so I'm gonna do is start taking it out. Yeah, seems like it's good enough, give or take. Don't seem too bad. See? So what I'm gonna do is measure it first before I actually before I cut it. So, you know, instead of you holding the whole thing itself while you're going around it, so what I do is, of course, you want to get you a good cut from this. So you need some scissors. Get some scissors, give you a good cut, you know. Technically, and just now stretch it as hard as you can and give it a good wrap, and that's it. Now do the same thing. Remember, always go a quarter inch. Guys, this is it. I want to thank you so much for following me. If you guys have been following me from day one to where we at now, with the process, with the build, doing everything. There's a couple of things that I missed. It's because I'm recording with a phone, the iPhone 13. I don't have a camera yet. I'm not at that level yet, but hopefully soon, you know, we amp up the channel, we amped up the page when I start doing what I want to really be doing with the car, having fun with it, and show you guys some more content. You guys could kind of show more support on the page by subscribing, and all you gotta do is like and comment, all that good stuff, whatever. But so in today's video that you just seen, basically, which was I'm not gonna lie to you, several months ago, like I told you guys, the car's been running already, but all I've been doing basically was trying to catch up, which is technically at the end right now. So I'm gonna just cut it right there. And if you guys have any questions on the build at all, just hit me up on my IG, which is gonna be down here, right hand drive _ mk4. Now the thing I missed was the downpipe. The downpipe we didn't get to do. I actually ordered it from PHR. So if you guys want to get the whole complete kit from PHR, which I ordered the downpipe, the mid pipe, I'm gonna show you the complete car itself. Running right now, is on, everything is good to go. The BTI gauge, everything is functional. I drive her everywhere basically, so I want to show you guys right now her running up and down, going everywhere as far as everything you can see. There she goes, guys. She is functional, running 100%. Everything is good to go. That's what we're spinning, boys. Oh yeah. Still gotta touch it up a little bit, but you know, it's not a show car, it's more my everyday. The last video I kind of made was a little bit blurry, but hopefully you guys understand it and get it. So there she is right here. But there she is, finally running, boys. I mean, she's been running for a little bit, you know, working out the bugs here and there with the tuning with my boy Antoine, Young Tuning. Added a little front lip to it the other day, actually. And you already know, send it, baby. So, probably the only one that has the intercooler like that. So, if you guys see me, you already know it's me. I'm just saying. I think it looks nice with it. I mean, it's a common lip. I'm not gonna lie, everybody has it. But the original SCR side skirt right there. So, it kind of matches it with the back as well. Everything is original from here towards the middle. But the front, you know, of course, I kind of added that itself. Interior wise is all stock except with the BTI gauge. You already know, had to hook it up. So yeah. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, man, feel free to ask. I mean, from what I went through, we are officially done with this journey as far as everything from what we did from the beginning now. So I'm really happy. I've been driving the car, I've been breaking in the clutch, you know, she's there, man. She drives really beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to thank everybody that helped me out, man. I'm gonna make a video with them as well, so you guys can know who they are, man. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Johnny Lee, Antoine, Jay, Joey, Hunter, Orlando. I mean, I do appreciate everybody for helping me out. I really do. So for the next videos, guys, I'm gonna be making some crazy content. So I mean, I'm learning how to, I didn't want to tell you guys now, but I'll tell you guys at the end, whatever. I'm learning how to drift with this car. People think I'm crazy, but why not? We gotta remember, it's a stock NA. It's got the stock NA rear end, so it's basically non-LSD, so you guys will know how that is already. So I don't want to change it yet. I actually want to slide with it to see how it feels. I want to start from the bottom to actually work my way up. So I want to see how she slides the way it is now, and eventually I'm gonna upgrade to an LSD diff, of course. I mean, everybody does. And then from there, I'm gonna start taking her around, sliding and stuff like that. I'm gonna be going to OSW a lot on private days and stuff like that. So if you follow my IG, guys, you're gonna see the days I'm gonna be there. You want to see me embarrass myself in the Supra? Hey, you're more than welcome to. It doesn't bother me because I'm still learning and I'm gonna have some fun with this car. So stay tuned for the next videos. I mean, I'll promise you guys are not gonna regret it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of content. So if you know somebody that likes Supras and wants to see someone drift a freaking Supra, a stock person like me, for example, that don't know nothing about drifting like that, I need as much support content on this channel so I can kind of also build up the page more to buy, you know, other stuff for the car. So basically, with your guys' support, I'm gonna build this car even better to actually, you know, become more of, I guess, I don't know, a pro drifter. Who knows? Maybe. You guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay blessed out there, and I'm gonna be driving around in my Supra. Remember, follow my IG, guys. You'll see more of my content. Later, guys.